Alright, so basically we're gonna do this drawing. Let's see if I can zoom in. Oh, bruh. Zoom into this one. And there you go. Alright, so let's go into sketch, top plane. I'm gonna basically draw this entire thing without this bottom part though. I'm gonna draw this. So you kind of have to figure out the dimensions because this dimension is including this piece, right? And you know this piece is like 1 inch. So you kind of have to minus 1 inch from this, right? So let's do that. So the total length, so from here to here is gonna be 425 plus 0.4 because of this bit, right? And then minus 1. So I could literally just wait, let me just first do this. Let me make out the general face like that. The general shape is kind of like this, right? And then it's going down more, coming back out like this, and then it's gonna go down all the way. There you go. And if you kind of like align it so that it automatically, fuck, I fucked that up. Undo. Okay, so now let's do this again. Line. You kind of have to, if you align it so that it's kind of like this, it locks on. It's easier, so you don't have to like focus on making it perpendicular after. So you have that, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So make the general shape of it. I'm gonna move this. Fuck, undo that. And then I have to make it align with the bottom, that's why. And there we go. It's perpendicular and it's aligned. Now I have the full shape. When you see that it becomes like shaded like this, you know that it's closed. It's a closed shape, and that's kind of what you want. So this one is gonna be, oh, you know what? We don't have to do that complicated thing. We just do, yeah, I'm not gonna dimension this first. Okay, so now I deleted that. So now I want to dimension from here to here. So that's gonna be from here to here is gonna be, so 4.25 minus 1 inch. There we go. So now that's 3.25. This is gonna be 3.65. 3.65 minus 1, like that. And this is gonna be 3 minus 1, which is this 2. Okay, so now, yeah, 3 minus 1, that's 2. And now we will do like these dimensions. So this is gonna be 1 minus 0.5 from here to here. So this is gonna be 0.5. Shit. Press dimension again to cancel it. Alright, we have this. And this is gonna be 0.5. There we go. And from here to there is going to be 2 minus 1. It's going to be this 1. And then from here to here is just going to be 2.75 minus 1, which is going to be 1.75. 1.75. Yeah. That looks about right. And now what we have to do, what the fuck? No, that makes sense. Yeah. Now we have to kind of just dimension these ones. So this is going to be from here to here is going to be 0.5. No. It says 0.15. There we go. This is going to be 0.4. And now we are kind of done all that. Now you just have to dimension the length stuff. So from here to here is gonna be, so the total radius is 2.25. So let's put that in 2.25. Fuck. Okay, it'll fix itself. So that's 2.25. This to this is gonna be 1.9. Okay. And then from here to here, it's gonna be, let's see, so that's basically this one. It's 1.65. So if it's a diameter, you'd have to kind of divide everything by 2. So we have that, we have this one, and this one is gonna be, so that's like from here, that's gonna be our 1.5, 1.1. There we go. And then from here to here is 1.70. 1.7. Okay, so now we're missing one more dimension. We need to dimension this one. Oh no, no, it's already dimensioned. Cancel. We have to dimension this. Oh, it's already dimensioned. But yeah, this is it, right? So now we just go to exit sketch, features, revolve boss base. We click this one because we want it to revolve around that. There we go. And then you click OK. Ooh. So now we're gonna do normal to sketch, and then to draw a square, you can do that, or you can do center rectangle, right? So that I could make sure I don't have to worry about centering the rectangle after. This is gonna be centered, like no matter what, right? It's gonna be centered upon the center of the circle. That's kind of what we want. And then we do smart dimension. This one is gonna be 5. It's a square, so it's gonna be 5 on both sides. It says when you see that square symbol, it means square on both sides. Like, I mean, it's a square, so it's gonna be 5 on all sides. So you have this, and then features, extruded boss base. Let's look at it from the side real quick. Bruh. Never mind. Oh wait. Rotate. Okay, so now let's do, this is gonna be 1 inch. We know that. It's 1 inch right there. So now we do okay, and we want to fillet it on all sides. So we'll click this one, this one, this one, and that one, and we do. It says a radius of 0.5. I'll have that. 0.5. Yeah, and it says 4 times, so apply, and we have that. So now I want to make a hole in the middle. You should make the hole after you make this, because it'll be harder to, because like after, if you make the hole through this piece first and then you make this thing, it would be kind of stupid, because then you have to make this thing again on top of it, and you have to cut it again, so that'd be like 2 cuts, right? So over here it's going to be 1 cut, so I'm just going to click okay. It's going to be 1 cut, so I'm going to make a normal 2 sketch, if you get what I mean. And then I make the circle, smart dimension. Okay, thank you. Only 1?
2.
Thank you.
Kashi, get your 2.
So it says radius is 0.75, so it's gonna be 0.75 times 2.
No, bro, I said that.
So it's 1.5 features, extruded cut. It says radius, right? So you have to be careful. If you put just 0.75, it's gonna be too small. If it's radius, that means you have to multiply by 2 to get the diameter of the circle, because this is in diameter. Anyways, we have this. It's gonna be through all, and there we go. And one more thing is like these circles, so we have to do that. And it says, how do we know if there's a circle here or behind it? It says 4, right? So that means it's gonna be on all sides. So I'm gonna show like the most effective way of doing it. Fuck. The most like effective way, so like they don't dock marks for like doing too many cuts or whatever. Normal tool. There we go. So sketch, circle, and you're gonna find, if you hover around this area, you're gonna find that there's a circle right here. There's like a point, a target over there, so you do that. Smart to mention this. This is radius of 25, so you have to multiply that by 2. It's gonna be 0.5. Okay, so now let's do features, extruded cut. Through all. Okay, actually I don't know if I should have been through all because it might cut into the circle. Let me see. Okay, we're good. It didn't cut into the circle. So now you got to be careful sometimes though, like, because sometimes if this was like over on top of it, it would have cut through all, like through the entire part. So it's safer for parts like this where you know that there's gonna be something overhanging this hole to do like a blind cut. So let me show you what that means. Undo. Okay, so features, extruded cut, and you do blind and 1 inch, right? Because that's like the total length that you want to cut it through. So yeah, that's to be safe. Anyways, the last step is put the holes over here, right? You could put a hole here, cut it, put a hole here, cut it, put a hole here, cut it. But that's just gonna they're gonna dock marks for like doing it inefficiently. So what you want to do is you want to rotate. Okay, so now reference geometry, axis, this one. Okay, and you want to do linear circular pattern. No, this one. That's a feature, right? And then the axis you're gonna do it on is this axis, and you're gonna do it 4 times. Okay, and it's basically like, even though this thing is not a circle, right? It's a square. It's gonna go around this axis in a circular pattern, 4 times. So eventually it's gonna end up right here, right? So there we go. That's like probably the most efficient way you can do this. I don't know though, but like, I don't know if it's the most efficient way, but from what I know so far, I think that's like the best way to get like a 90 plus at least. Unless they're like weird and they dock marks for stupid shit. There we go. And if you want to do a drawing from this part, let's do file.